Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Vince Velasquez is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
Leading off
so coming to the
Miami,
plate, Rosell Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
Batting second, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's just 2 for 12. First pitch of the at-bat. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Castro stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
And he got him. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Sandy Alcantara gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Gene Segura standing in, and you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Cesar Hernandez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Runs up and gets this one down. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. 2-1 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Ball even at 2-2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
Batting 4th, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. So here's Matt Kemp now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Yeah.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. High in the air out to center field. Herrera on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Garrett.
Stepping up now, Garrett Cooper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 home. Is a curveball taken low for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Full count now. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. At the plate, Maikel Franco. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
the third baseman, Michael.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field.
Waiting on it is Brinson. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Lewis Brinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Sandy Alcantara, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Segura into shallow left. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Number 5, shortstop, Rosell Herrera.
Ready for another chance? Rosell Herrera. He singled to open up the ball game.
Hey, second time around, let's see if this guy goes up and looks for the fastball. He got a fastball on his first at bat and didn't miss it.
0-1 the count. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Herrera has a .280 batting average. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
2-1.
2-1.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Hit down the line at first. Dietrich gloves it. On to first with it is Dietrich, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Up next from Miami, Starlin Castro. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now with the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch of the at-bat. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Ready with the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Alfaro over at second. Dietrich is over at first with one away. Swing and a miss for strike one.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. At the plate, Brian Anderson. He drew a walk his first time up.
Brian Anderson.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Two and 0. Ready with the 2-0. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Alfaro rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Phillies are in business here to kick off the inning. It's a leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Base is empty and one away following the sac fly. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The third baseman
coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher.
Now
guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Into the box, Lewis Brinson. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Lewis Brinson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Got him. Digging in, Sandy Alcantara comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Rosell Herrera.
Digging in once again, Rosell Herrera. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Starlin Castro, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Jorge Alfaro would be next. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Sent out to straightaway center field. Herrera on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brinson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Nope, foul ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Scott Kingery will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Pereira, the runner at second with one away. And it's fouled away. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount on this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No balls and a strike to count. The pause and the 0-2. Marvin looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. From the stretch, the 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Pat Neshek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In now, Derek Dietrich, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And the pitch on 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Fouled off. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Standing in, Matt Kemp. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. From the stretch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Alfaro is off at first with 2 away. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cooper moves over, 1 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He went down on strikes last time up.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Victoire is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64.
Digging in, Garrett Cooper. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Segura comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 9.
Striding in, Lewis Brinson. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch. It doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knob.
Kim will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
In hitting for Miami, number 25.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Rosell Herrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
A ball and a strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Looped over toward first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Austin Davis trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Pereira on second. Castro at first. 2 out in the inning. A little bit outside. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
2 on, 2 out with the base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Jose Osuna will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. It's 1-2. 2 out, bases loaded. Lays off. 2-2 now. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. The 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now that, and it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
First offering on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's set. The 0-1. 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Jose Osuna will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
First base, number 40, Jose Osuna. Now,
Nick Anderson is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kim will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Franco. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Castro has it, and the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The 0-2 once more is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail it 4-1. The skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jose Alvarez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th.
Ready now, Brian Anderson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Now playing left field and batting 9. Number 28, Andrew Roma.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 2-2 one more time. Pitch popped up. Hoskins in foul ground. He's got it one away.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Cooper, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The center fielder, number 9.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Ripped down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him. A base hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Kim, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Brinson stands at second with 2 gone. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So stepping in, Rosell Herrera. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now it's 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
For the Marlins, the second
now to the plate, Starlin Castro. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Fastball well outside. Popped him up. Real Muto waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Leading off the inning, Odubel Herrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Marlins Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Marlins.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Castro has it. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Andrew Romine. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Stepping up to the plate, Gene Segura. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Tyler Kinley enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Here's a pop-up now. Kim moving to his left, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Paul Irvin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
JT Riddle will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 10, JT Riddle.
In there, no balls and a strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead, make it 5-1, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Brinson.
Now at the plate, Lewis Brinson. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Kemp, the runner at third. Anderson at second. Cooper at first. 1 gone. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Weak grounder down the line at third. He'll throw home with it. They get the force at the plate, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So as we take another look, this was going to be a tough ball to get 2 on going home to first, so they'll be content with the force out at the plate. Into the box, Kim. He swings and grounds it to short. Segura fields it cleanly, and a lower throw as his hops right over his shoulder.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Well struck down the right field line. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. One and two, here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try again, 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Drew Steckenrider will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. JT Riddle is also into the ball game now, as he'll bat cleanup now in the back half of the double switch. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hernandez hits a little over the 270 mark. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Brinson is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The right fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Fish took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sandy Alcantara earned his 5th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight.